Hello fellow SkillUppers! Welcome to SkillUp Academy. In today's training session, I'm going to show you how to build a strong morning routine. I'm going to move that around and show you how to build a strong morning routine that works for you. Alright? So I'm not going to tell you what time you need to wake up, what you need to do in the morning. I'm not going to tell you do this, that, and that. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to show you a 6-step process that's very simple, that's going to make your own morning routine work for you. Excited? Do this. Alright. Strong morning routine is a routine that works for you. It sets your day so that you can accomplish meaningful results right away. Alright? And that gives you more energy to be motivated for the rest of the day. That's what I mean by strong morning routine. And obviously, it can only work if you make it yourself. So I'm just going to show you a process and you can implement it right away. I'm going to start by showing you some personal examples, and you don't need to copy them. You absolutely really don't need to. This is just to inspire you and give you some ideas of what other people are doing. So that's an example from last month. And so in April 2019, wow, going back in time here, I was waking up at 4:30 and I started to write for an hour, pretty much right after. And then I did my workout routine, which was basically going to the gym, do some stretching and doing full body workouts. Then I went to shower after gym. Pretty good thing to do, guys. Don't forget a shower after going to the gym. And then what I would do is practice my 3 skills for the month. So every day, editing was my skill last month, becoming a super learner, and playing the ukulele. And then I had breakfast, and I was starting work at 9 a.m. So this will probably seem a little intense for you, and the point is not to copy me again, alright? Example for this month. So, as you can see, it's quite different. Every month I try to experiment to see if there's a better way to do things. So, I wake up at 5 this month, and I go for a bicycle ride, and after I'm done, I do some stretching, a shorter home workout. So, I do push-ups, I do squats, I do lunges, dips, that kind of stuff. Then I shower, and then I write a bit longer this month. So I write for an hour and 15 minutes. Then I have breakfast, and then I start working. So I start 30 minutes earlier because I'm practicing some of my skills in the afternoon. So, as I said, do not copy them, but be inspired by them. And I'm going to show you just now the simple 6-step process that I use to create my own morning routines, in which I change actually every month. Alright. Step number 1. Make a list of every task and actions that you want to accomplish on a daily basis. Don't think deeper than that. It's just a brain dump of everything you want to accomplish. Whether it's important or not, urgent or not, doesn't matter. You just list them all on this step. And that's pretty much it. Good? Number 2, once you have that list, it's time to order everything by importance. So if you're doing this on paper, you can put some stars next to each of the tasks or actions. If you're doing this online using a simple to-do app, you can just reorder everything. And you can also put some stars next to it. That's it. Number 2. And number 3. Number 3 is potentially the most important step, and a step that a lot of people don't do when they try to create a morning routine for themselves, or just try to focus on what's important. So you're not familiar with the Eisenhower matrix, there's 4 quadrants. All right. So I'm going to go in order, starting from top left corner, and then we're all the way to the bottom right corner. So on the top left corner is quadrant 1. It's basically the tasks that are urgent and important to do. So things that are on fire, basically. You got to do them, and if you don't do them, something bad will happen. Okay? You ideally don't want to be in that situation too much, but most of the people actually are in that situation. So most people actually list a lot of things in that category. Quadrant 1. So quadrant 2 are the important tasks that you have or actions that are not necessarily urgent. So they are the things that you really want to do, but always end up procrastinating. So a lot of people actually have things there and they do nothing about it. So we're going to go deeper into that one after. Quadrant 3 is the urgent stuff that are not that important. So it's a good quadrant for tasks and actions that you want to delegate to people. Quadrant 4 are the non-urgent tasks that are not important. So you basically don't want to do them. And a lot of people actually have tasks in there, and the idea is to just completely eliminate as much as you can on there. All good for the Eisenhower matrix? Yeah, have you used that before? All new to you? All right, let's go next. Step number 4. So you've defined all the 4 quadrants, every task and action that goes in there. What you want to do next is focus on quadrant number 2. All right, these are the things that you've procrastinated doing, but you feel are important. Your health, like working out, learning skills, reading, watching documentaries, improving your learning, improving yourself. Everything that's self-improvement basically goes there. It's never urgent to self-improve yourself. So you scheduled it in quadrant number 2, hopefully. And now what you're going to want to do with these tasks and actions, you're going to want to define how long it takes for you to accomplish them, to complete them, right? And that's all you do. So for every single task in there, you define, all right, this is going to take me 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 2 hours, 2 minutes. Why not? There's no right or wrong here. Step number 5 is when you place that in your own calendar. All right. So for me, writing is a quadrant 2 tasks. I really want to write, and if I don't schedule it, I'm not going to do it. All right. So putting it on your calendar is a good way to force yourself to do something. So, and you define the time as well. So you can do that in the calendar here and just place it where it needs to be. So for me, the important stuff was writing, working out, showering. Hey, why not? And my skill development. So obviously it will be different for you. So you place your own tasks in there. You might not have the exact same amount of time that I have depending on what time you wake up. And I'm not going to tell you that you need to wake up at 4:30 because you don't. You can learn less. You can write less. You can work out less. It's completely fine. You can do more as well. And number 6, final step, execution. Execution. All right? You got to do. You're going to keep doing. And the reason for that is you want to create a habit. And a habit is something that you do without thinking about it. So initially when you start your routine, it's going to be hard. So waking up is going to be hard. Going on my bike was hard when I started. And then doing the stretching, doing the workout. So until it becomes a habit, it will be difficult. And creating habits can take a long time. I tend to be able to do it in about 11 to 18 days. But it really depends on people. All right? So if you miss a day, then it's so much easier to keep the momentum going. So try not to miss a day and do consistently. So these were the 6 steps. I hope you can easily implement them. I think they're easy to follow. So first, make a list. Just don't think deeper. Just brain dump everything. 2, order all the items on that list by importance, ascending importance. Number 3, place it on the Eisenhower matrix. So Google it if you need to refer back to it. I'm going to put the link in the description with more information on that. Define the time it takes for each of the quadrant 2 tasks and actions. So that means the things that are important but not necessarily urgent. So step 5, schedule the quadrant 2 tasks on your calendar. And step number 6, just keep doing. Create powerful habits. All right, I'm going to take some time to answer some questions. For people watching the recorded version, I'm going to cut that, but if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comments. I'm going to try to answer as best as I can, so feel free to put your comments there. That will make me very happy. And this was SkillUp Academy, and in today's training session, I showed you how to build a strong morning routine that works for you. All right, I didn't tell you need to wake up early. I didn't tell you that these are the tasks you need to do. I showed you a process that you can implement and it will work for yourself. So if you want to take part of these live training sessions, we do them on average 5 times a week and we post on YouTube. But if you want to take part of them, go on skillup-academy.com and sign up for SkillUp Academy. And if you're watching the recorded version, don't forget to subscribe. We're running these events very frequently. We're running them across a bunch of different skills, including writing, self-publishing, coaching, anything you can think of. We're going to have live sessions with expert trainers showing you how to do them. So don't forget to subscribe and see you tomorrow.